Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. We're in charge of the North. I was kind of expecting this episode to be like the min-max, we're actually going to win the war this time, but actually the AI was very cooperative and we won the war the first time, so that's pretty good. I would like to talk really early on about where we're going to end the series and where the series is going to go. We're going to end the series when Jon dies. Whenever that happens, that is when we end the series. Just want to set that out there right at the start so that we don't have any problems later when that happens and the series ends. Just as a thing, because in the previous series I kind of ended it a little abruptly. I just want to throw it out there early. Anyway, so we are in a war to try and put Stannis in charge of the Iron Throne, and we are obviously going to actively participate because that's what we want to do, and we actually want Stannis to be in charge of the Iron Throne because that's good for us. Ideally, we want to get to King's Landing. Now, do we have any boats? I don't imagine we have boats, but we have 11. That's not enough. We also have 9,000 troops. So I say we raise our 9,000 troops and we go down there. That seems reasonable. Do we hold no land ourselves? We have the Lordship of Winterfell. Why does that have no troops associated? Ah, because it was sieged down, so it has no levy. Fair enough. We will raise the north, and we will get them all kind of... I guess we'll go here. That seems like the best place. There's a mountain pass, so we can't pass over the other side. Then we'll head down through the crossing and down to the Iron Throne itself. I think we're alright where we are. We can set some commanders, some bodyguards, don't need to do that. I think we already set up everything last time. Any laws we want to change? We possibly could have changed the law regarding how many levies people had to give us. Although the council recently rejected a law change, apparently. I did not know this. I guess they recently rejected one for Roose. We're going to speed up the game a little bit, and we're going to head on down. The maester we sent from the Citadel has arrived. Hope he is loyal and wise. We got a man named Ossifer. There we go. Maester Ossifer. He's a genius, apparently. Fantastic. At least they sent us a wise person. Now, I believe there are still some events left, which is pretty cool. That is a great name for our son. We will have Eddard Stark as our son. We've filled the ambition to have a son, and we're going to stick with Eddard. But yes, I believe there is also, there are more events for this war. That's what I was going for. The Karstarks decided not to join the war. They're still imprisoned by Tommen, though, so I think that's fair enough. We did raise their troops before they got a call to the war, however, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, we should also have another ambition. How about to have a daughter? Seems reasonable. Yeah, have a daughter. Just kind of really simple ambitions. There's no ambition like make Stannis on the Iron Throne. That's not really our ambition. Right, I guess we want to deal with our rebels first. Like our rebel province. Yeah, I guess. I mean, we could go to the Iron Throne directly and try and win it for try and win the war that way for Stannis, but I think actually trying to win get rid of our rebels and then head down might be a more sensible option. My lord, it has come to my attention nobody's been designated region for the north if the realm should need it. Needless to say, this is a perilous position, and surely squabble and rivalry will emerge without clear leadership. I humbly petition that you name me as designated regent to avoid this sort of trouble. Signed, Master Luton of... just Master Luton. No, but we should set a region, and we will set it as Val. There we go. I will give you... honorary title, there it is. Designated region, there you go, Val. The more I think about it, the less I think that we should actually do that. I just realized they only have 1,000 troops, so they literally can't siege. So we probably shouldn't deal with our own rebels. Although they appear to just be going north, like just straight north. Great Lord Paramount Jon, I and a powerful group of loyalists have presented an ultimatum to Lord Donald III of Dreadfort, demanding he ends his reign of misrule and abdicates in favour of yourself. Wish us luck. Lord Edgar of Overton. Okay. Well, we'll see if the Dreadfort gives us his land. He gave us the Dreadfort. Fantastic. To all my subjects, after listening to the advice of Lord Edgar Overton, I've come to realize I am no longer able to reign as your liege lord. I hereby abdicate all my lands and titles in favour of my heir, Lord Paramount Jon of the North Stark. Fantastic! So, that gives us a little bit more land, and gives us 4,000 potential troops that we could get. Donald Bolton abdicates without leaving any blood relatives as clear heir of the High Lordship of the Dreadfort, therefore it falls to you to settle the inheritance of the Dreadfort. So we can take it for a prestige hit and tyranny. Oh, tyranny hit? Oh, never mind. Wait. Huh? Our two options are we take it ourselves and incur tyranny, or we give it to Donald as the only member. No, we'll take the tyranny. That's fine. We're taking it from a Bolton. That's fair enough. We can't raise the troops for some reason. Alright, that's fine. A representative from the Iron Bank of Bravos has arrived at court, asking me to honour the debts of my dear late courtier. I have the money right here. I guess we'll pay his debts as well. Okay. I guess we can't raise his troops because we already have his vassal troops raised, but we do have another 6,000 troops we can access, actually. Another 4,000 as well. Where do we have the rebels? Wait, why do we have that many unraised? We're going to dismiss realm levies and we're going to re-raise them. Yeah. I guess we got more from somewhere. Maybe we got an opinion bonus that wasn't there because I had to reload the game between things, so maybe that's why. Let's see if we can get everybody. There we go. We got them all in and they can all merge up kind of here. There we go. Cool. Right. That should be us fine. Well, we're cannoneer Stannis' army, which is cool. And we now have 15,000 troops. Much better for going to the Iron Throne. Much, much better. That's all much more in the vein that we want to go for. What does tyranny actually do? It decays at a rate of 5 every 5 years. So after 5 years it'll be gone, we get -5 vassal opinion. Well, that's not too bad. I believe you get dynastic stain if it passes on though. Under my guidance, my young courtier Vayan is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Cool. That's good for him. Right. I'm gonna guess that Vayan is Book Ollie. Possibly. I could be wrong here. But that's my guess. So somebody will surely correct me. And yes, I should read the books, but I'm getting around to it. Are we really gonna wait for this 79,000 man? The 79,000 man army? Yes. The 79 man army? No. That's not worth waiting for. We'll just delete them. The lady almost ran me down as I entered the hall. Tearfully, she told me that that Courtier Vayan had insulted her again. Well, what are we gonna say? We're honest, so we could praise his honesty. Or we could tell him that honesty has its bounds. No, we could say that you are fat. That's not really what we would go for. I guess we'll just praise his honesty. I guess. That seems right like what you do. None of the options perfectly fitted, but it was fine. Right, is Stannis waiting for us? Interesting. During the past few months, Walder has shown dogged determination in his studies of our language and now also expressed a desire to study the history of my people's ancestors. Walder Frey? Oh, who's being educated by... We're educating a Walder Frey? Since when are we educating a Walder Frey? That seems odd. I don't remember ever agreeing to this. But yeah, we'll agree. You should become a Northman. That seems fine. Absolutely fine. I didn't realize we were educating multiple people. Maybe we weren't. Maybe one of the events gave it to us and I just didn't notice. Do we have the best leaders we can? I think I said leaders last time, didn't I? Yeah, I said leaders last time. Oh, is that Holy Warrior? That is Holy Warrior. Holy Warrior is great, especially as everybody down here is another religion. So we get the full bonus of it. And we'll of course lead one of our flanks ourselves. Private farms has been built in the Dreadfort. Oh, maybe whoever was in the Dreadfort last was... Maybe the educator defaults to us because they were being educated in the Dreadfort. Because the Boltons were educating him and now we are the default educator for anybody who just does not have an educator. Maybe. That might be it. How many men do we have in this, like, pile? Not that many. Stannis is kind of stuck. He kind of got to the crossing and didn't really go anywhere. Fair enough. We kind of want to go this way. The wall is under assault and the Night's Watch is hard pressed to defend it. They've called on all lords of the realm to take up arms and aid them in defending the realm against the dangers beyond the wall. We're going to leave this for just a very short amount of time. Just until we finished our first war. Yes. My lord, I am deeply hesitant to ask, but the coffers of your loyal subjects have been running dry for the upkeep of your levies you have raised from our land. Any recompense for the costs of my liege's wars would be a great comfort. Your loyal lady, Jolene. That's a lot of gold. We'll give her flattery for just now. We'll sort out the realm's troubles after we win this war. Oh, who did they capture? Nobody? Oh, what battle did they win that gave them that many? Occupation? They took Dragonstone. I see. Well, we kind of want to head round here, then in here. Yeah, that's what we want. We want to just charge for the Iron Throne. Really, it's the only way we're going to win. Oh. We have lost the war, our armies have been obliterated, our castle sacked, and now stand before King Tommen to hear his judgment. Let us hope he is merciful. Don't end the campaign here. Jon Stark. The king has decided to be merciful, despite your treasonous actions. You shall be allowed to return to your lands unmolested, and be pledged to uphold the king's peace forthwith. As a guarantee to this pledge, a hostage from your family shall be taken. This is the judgment of King Tommen of the House Lannister, King of the Iron Throne, Lord of King's Landing, Protector of the Realm. They're missing a few titles in there, aren't they? Our son is now with them. Huh. Well, I guess we have our objective. Get our son back. I don't suppose we could kidnap him back, but that's not quite what we want to do. He's being educated by Kevin of the Westlands. Interesting. Because he's the commander of the Iron Throne. Okay. Interesting. So we're now underneath the Iron Throne, underneath the Macy's War of Independence, the Woodmere War of Independence, and Lord Aegon of Rain House's War. And that's Lord Aegon with a lot of men's war. We're just going to sneak off to the top of the Iron Throne and just back to the north. Pack it up, boys. The war's over. Yes, we were very, very close to the Iron Throne, but, you know, whatever. Doesn't matter. We can righteously imprison him. Why? Fabricated evidence of Lord Maldrick's treason. He's trying to fabricate evidence. I think we'll just tell him to stop, actually. Seems fine. Right. Once we get rid of our men... Actually, do we even have to get rid of our men? I want to offer to join the Night's Watch. History is a subject that has fascinated you. You've spent the last few weeks studying the campaigns of Jon and Rickard Stark, kings in the north. The main lessons to be learned from how they drove out the raiders landing in the east, going on to annex the neck to the kingdom of the north. I should devote more time to studying this. Is there a way like I can offer to join the Night's Watch wars? Maybe. I've got an increased amount of questions from Waldo lately about the gods and rituals of the old god faith. I'll teach him about them. Invite to plot. To the brave, noble Jon. May you live in harmony and contentment. We would like you to back our plot to replace Lord Kevin and become regent. I'd like you to back our plot to become to replace Lord Kevin and become regent. Who? I guess Grand Maester Pycelle would like to become regent. Okay. I'm in. I think we're in. I mean, actually, are we? We're not really a sneaky guy. We're definitely not a sneaky guy, actually. So we're not in. This isn't our plot. I would like to join the Night's Watch Wars, though, if they would accept me. Nope. Is he the leader? He is indeed the leader, and there's no offer to join. Okay, cool. Right. Well, I guess we'll just disband our men. Oh, these are event spawned? Yeah, they're event spawned. Cool. Right. Castle Black. You don't want our alliance. Okay, cool. Well, we'll let it run on a little bit. We'll move these guys all the way up to Sorry, I just got very confused there. Okay, he's now in the Night's Watch. Stannis. That's cool. What other things did we get? Fawn Town was released, and yeah, not much else happened there. But yeah, we're just gonna let the kind of world move on for a little bit, and then we'll work out what we're gonna do. The forest is not big enough for the barons. They demand hunting rights on the church lands after chasing all the game to the church's side of the forest. Now to stop the hunt, they'd rather risk the anger of the church. It's not a big deal, let them hunt on church land, or stay on your side of the forest. Stay on your side of the forest. Seems reasonable. Right. So first goal is to get our land back. Okay, so the Karstarks, who are vaguely related to us, like, have sons, that's fine. Yeah, so we want to get our son back, and what else do we want to do? Well, we probably want to avenge our, like, family's death, so probably, in general, be against the Lannisters. I don't know, do we start with a blood feud against them? Yes, we do. Yes, of course, I've read that event so many times. Anyone else in blood feuds? Whitehill and Forrester. Yeah. Cool. So we could declare blood feud wars on people at the crossing, which seems like something we might want to do. My courtier Vane practically lives in the kitchen's little glutton. How do we feel about gluttony? Probably just in general, not towards it, but not really anything against it. Well, we'll talk to him about moderation. He became temperate. Yeah, that seems reasonable. Lord Paramount Jon, the realm is in a state of war, and as such, I, as your liege king, command that you provide men to support my armies. Regards, Tommen of House Lannister. Now is the time to break free. Maybe. You know what? I think that we're going to end the episode here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.